Hey everyone, it's Lance. And obviously today it's bike day in the garage. I got to do some maintenance on some stuff, clean some bikes, adjust some bikes. I got to do stuff like lube the chains, check tire pressures on the Mooncool over there. I got to adjust the brakes. It's got mechanical disc brakes. Horrible. I don't like them at all. But it's the only one in here that's got mechanical disc brakes. And they seem to constantly need adjusting. But what else I'm going to do? What else? I got to wash a few of these, get them cleaned up. I've got a lot of these for sale, so I want to make them look nice. I'm going to be, what do I got for sale? I got the Ingways for sale, the Engine Pro 2.0. The good old Hemiway Zebra over there is for sale. I got the Pucky Puppy right here, the Pucky Puppy Corgi. I got to do some more pictures for that, and then that one will be up on the chopping block. Great bike, I really loved it, but I'm just too tall for it. This seat stem right here, or the seat post, it doesn't go any higher than that. So I'd have to get a new one. Then I'd be really tall on this bike. But this bike is great for the shorter crowd, for sure. And what was really surprised me about this bike was how well the full suspension worked. It actually works better than the Ingway Engine Pro does. But the Ingway definitely has a lot more hill climbing power. Of course, Katrina's Rad Rover over there, she's not getting rid of that. I actually just put the front basket on from my Rad because I'm selling my Rad. And you just saw that in the FedEx delivery video I just did. But I don't know which one you're going to see first, either this one or that one. Who knows? But anyways, that's the bike I took. And over on this side, we have mostly all the Velotreks. The Summit 1, which I do have up for sale, but I'm just not so sure about that one. I like it. It's one of those things that it's like you don't want to give it up because you like it so much, but it is more of a specialized bike that is for, mountain biking. And I just don't do enough mountain biking, I think. I like riding the fat tires off-road, like the X-Peak right here. You may be asking, where's the seat on it? I have the seat on the Nomad right now. So I don't have to go out and buy a bunch of suspension seat posts. I just alternate. Take it off when I want to ride that one and vice versa. And then I got the two Commuters, the Velotrek Discover 2 and the Electric Express 750. Now these are great commuter bikes. This Velotrek has got to be like the Cadillac of commuter bikes. Everything on it works just perfect for me. But this one, the Electric Express 750, I am really thinking about doing some type of special upgrade to this. Because even though this is a commuter bike, I'm going to give it a whole new category, I think, like an urban adventure commuter bike. Because when you're on this and riding, that's how it makes you feel. I did have to upgrade the handlebars because I was just too low on it. But once I put these on and a nice comfort seat on it, it got me up to a nice, comfortable riding position. And it just makes you want to follow the trail less traveled, let's put it that way. So I'm really thinking about getting some almost mountain bike tires like what we have on the Summit 1 here. Some of these Kendas, a little knobbier, a little thicker. And putting them on here and turn it into like I said, an urban explorer type bike. I think that would be cool, really cool. Then there's the trike. Oh boy, the trike, the Mooncool. It's great when you're riding it, but I had some really big hopes for this thing. I really did, let me tell you. When they first contacted me and said they'd like to send me one of these, I was like, oh yes, this is it. You know, everybody's really digging trikes right now. And they said, we're going to go ahead and send you the TK1 fat tire. And I'm like, okay. Back then they had this one, and I think they had the TK1 folding. But they said they were going to send me this one, and they also set me up with affiliate links right away, even before I got that. So I said, okay, I got it. I just went ahead and put those on my descriptions of videos too, and right off the bat, sold 2 of them, even before I had the bike. But you know what? Those are the only 2 I've ever sold. Even after I got it and did reviews and everything, I don't know. I think it may be this model. Because this model, you know, it's got a 500 watt motor, which is fine. It's perfect power. It does the 15 miles an hour. But it's got mechanical disc brakes. And the whole assembly was pretty treacherous. If you're in the market for one of the Mooncool bikes, I would suggest either the folding or the Pro, because with this one, you had to put almost everything together. Almost everything was in pieces. The only thing that came together had the front wheel on. Of course, the handlebars were folded down, but from basically from here back, everything had to be put together. And I tell you what, doing the brakes and putting the derailleur together, God, I went through many, many very naughty words. But recently, if you can see right there, the tube had a front flat tire. And it wasn't too bad, but you know, the motor's up there, so you had to disconnect the motor to get it off. Couldn't find what punctured it. There was nothing in the tube, but there was a hole in the tube. But I couldn't find any stickers or nails or anything in the tire, so it must have been something that went in and out. But this is the one I got to adjust the brakes on, because I'll push the back brake, I'll lock this as far as it can go, and I can still push this backwards without the wheel locking up. And that's a new development. But yeah, I had some really high hopes for this. But I would really like, they do make a great product. It looks, it's a beautiful bike, beautiful color. It's just that assembly process that really gets you. I mean, the back rack is huge. But I have to say, a very horrible design. When I got this thing and I was putting it together, they had these thin metal clips that you would just put around the corner and bend, and they were razor sharp. And when I got it put all together, I took it out on the first ride, it sounded like I had a bunch of broken glass in the back. So I had to take all those off and then just use zip ties. But with the new ones, they've got the nice looking racks like this, built in already there, and it looks like that the trike almost comes completely put together, just a few things, but nothing major like performing surgery on this thing to get it to put together. Of course, in the background there is my very first e-bike, the Rad Rover 6 Plus. That one is up for sale. I've already sold a couple. Got a few more up for sale. Just need to clear things out, because you know what? There's no sense in keeping all these e-bikes. I can't ride them all. So I'm going to pick my favorites, and I'm going to stick with that. And those right now are the Electric X Peak. Hopefully I'll be getting the new one soon. Then if that's the case, then this one will go up for sale. Definitely the Velotrek Nomad 1 Plus. And the Electric Express 750. So the ones that are probably on the chopping block, is even though I love this Velotrek Discover, works great, that will probably be on the chopping block. The Summit one, that one's still iffy. Definitely the Zebra, the Ingwe, the Pucky Puppy, the trike and the rad. But I need to get to some maintenance, get some of these cleaned up, because a lot of these, almost all of these, I have to store inside the house. And I don't like dirty bikes in the house. But all right. Oh, have you seen my workbench here? I just spent like an hour trying to clean this thing up. It just becomes a place to collect things, and I try and keep it clean because I like to work on it. But over here I've got all my my production gear, all my cameras, mics, all that stuff, the GoPro stuff. And then over here is where I use it to work, you know. I've got some paint I'm going to be using on the Nomad One Plus here. I put this rear rack on, and I want to paint this black. So I got some black oil-based paint. I'm going to do that along with a lot of other things. But I think I'm just going to call that a video right now. So you guys have a great day, a great ride, a great week, and I will see you either in my garage or out on the road somewhere.